We're going to do a lesson in Pixlr today. Pixlr is a program that is very similar to Photoshop, but it's free and you can use it on Chromebooks. It's web-based, so you can use it on any computer without installing it or anything. So we're going to start by going to the Google Classroom. We're going to download both this cabin and mountain pictures. You notice I had to click the open a new window and there was a download button that appeared. I'll show you on this one. So you click on it. There's not a download button, so you have to click the little three dots, open a new window, and then you can download it. So you're going to do that to both the cabin and mountain picture. After that, we're going to go to Pixlr.com. We're going to click on Advanced, and we're going to click Open Image. We want to open both. You can select both of these at once, and open both of those up. So I have this layer, this file here, a mountain, which is kind of zoomed out right now. Let's zoom in a little bit. Magnifying glass, or you can use your mouse wheel or two fingers to scroll in or out. We're going to start with the cabin here. I'm going to zoom in, move it up a little bit so I get a good view of it. I'm going to click on this little lasso tool, and then up here I have some options. Free is pretty hard to use. You just have to drag it and hope you get it right. We're going to use polygon for this, so I'm going to click right here at the top. The polygon one is good for when you're doing mostly straight lines, like we're going to need to do for this house. I'm just going to drag and follow the edge here. Get down to the bottom, we're just going to go straight down. I'm going to go straight across. Okay. And get right here, we're going to kind of go around this little bush and go up. This little bar in the background. And keep following the roof. Trying not to get some of the sky, but if we get a little bit, that's okay. And when you connect it, it kind of glows. Once we have it all connected, we're going to click Edit and Copy. And we're going to come over here to our mountain. And we're going to click Edit, Paste. Look how realistic and beautiful it looks. Isn't that great? You'll notice we have two layers now. We have the background, which is what we started with, and then we have the second layer as well. So make sure you have this layer selected, which it should be. And we're going to use this Arrange tool to move it up a little bit. We're going to move it towards the top. And it still doesn't look very realistic, so there's a couple things. We have some sky right here showing when it should be like the mountainside, and we have some pretty harsh lines. You can tell that that grass does not fit with this grass. So we're going to do a couple things to fix that. We're going to go back to our polygonal lasso tool, and we're going to polygonal tool, the lasso tool, and select polygon, and we're going to zoom in here, and we're going to select this part right here with the sky that shouldn't be there. And just go around. I'll keep this little building thing in the background. And once you get it all selected, you're going to hit the delete key on your keyboard, and that'll get rid of it. So now we don't have sky where there's not supposed to be sky. We could do the same thing over here. That's from the old image. It looks pretty good. Not quite. There we go. It looks a little better. And now we just need to clean up this grass a little bit. So to do that, we're going to use the eraser tool, which is right here. We're going to increase the size some. Not that much. That's probably pretty good. I'm doing 63. We're going to turn down the opacity to about 30. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come through here. Oh, I have that selected right now, so that's causing some issues. I'm going to deselect that. If you have something selected, you can only work inside that space. So make sure you deselect it if you have anything selected. Alright, so then I'm going to do select all and make sure this layer is selected. I'm going to use the eraser. And I'm going to set my opacity to 30. I'm just going to kind of go along the edge here. And I'm clicking my mouse repeatedly. Every time I see a little red dot, it means I'm clicking again. So I'm just clicking it quite a few times to kind of blend that grass in with the existing grass, just to make it look a little bit more natural. I could lower the opacity even more. I'm going to go over this part just a little bit to make it the colors similar, but not too much. If you mess up and do too much, you press Control Z to go back. And so something kind of like that. That looks a whole lot better than what it did. So you're going to save this, you're going to turn this into the Google Classroom.